I'm Ian. This is Lowell. As you can see, we're still here at the BC Lions training camp. Paul McCallum, though, is not. The 23-year veteran went home late Thursday. Lowell, you had the story in the province. What can you tell us about this situation?
Well, it just seems like, Ian, one of those situations where the Lions are really taking a hard look at what they have from their kicking, and apparently made the decision at this point to say, look, we think we can get our kicking needs done with one American, either being Richie Leone or Anthony Farah, the two young 23-year-olds who have been signed for this team, you know, with the idea to push, and push they did.
And yet, Paul McCallum last year, 90% of his kicks, was only the second time in his incredible CFL career that he's been over 90%. So clearly, he's still accurate. He had a long kick of 49. The two guys they have in, Farah and Leone, Farah has done some place kicking. Leone is pretty much just a punter. It's one thing to have leg strength. Can these guys actually hit field goals?
I guess the thing for me is this, is that, you know, leg strength has been marvelous. I mean, anybody here at Kamloops would know that, but I mean, the situations that kickers face are those that neither of these guys have done it yet. You know, it would have been nice to see a preseason game. It would be nice to, you know, take one and, okay, you're going to be, blend you in, work you in. For my money, for a long time, has been on Paul McCallum when it comes to taking a field goal in the crappy conditions on the prairies. That does not appear to be the case as to the way the Lions are thinking about it.
Yeah, and by not having McCallum, obviously they save a roster spot, but it's a Canadian roster spot, which essentially means they'll get another backup offensive lineman or a special teams player. It hardly seems a valuable spot that they need to free up by not having Paul McCallum as a place kicker to complement an American punter and kickoff guy. But anyways, we're early days of camp. We're still waiting to hear from Paul McCallum. The Lions will have more to say on this, and we'll have more to say later in camp, especially Lowell.